Hello everyone, my name is Larseth, and welcome back to another episode of our Najd playthrough in Europa Universalis 4. Last episode we got out of a... Ooh, what's this? Lose loyalty and stability, or lose tax modifier for, 15 years. It's going to be the money. I'm going to lose the money. Fortunately, we're making a decent amount of money from trade, so we don't have to worry too much about money, about tax. Speaking of trade, we are actually at our naval force limit, more or less. I was going to say we could build some more trade ships, but we pretty much can. Last episode, we ended our war with the Ottoblobs and Mogadishu. The good aspect of that is that, you know, Ottomans won nothing. Mogadishu's still our thing. If anything, it pretty much cost the Ottomans quite severely because they lost a vast amount of manpower. They're only at 17,000 now, and it's been, I think, a few years since the war in-game. So it's going to take them a while to recover, but their truce with Austria and Commonwealth is up, and myself actually, is only up in 2 years of in-game time. So that's going to go by really fast, and it's going to come back and bite them in the butt, pretty much. Which will be a bit of an issue for them. I will upgrade that fort there. 30 months. I'm going to upgrade this fort here. All the other forts I'm not going to bother upgrading because they won't be upgraded in time for the actual war. But this one might be upgraded in time to be of some use. So what we're going to focus on is, in our next war, is much the same. Yeah, lose manpower and gain army professionalism again. I don't want to lose any more. And we can, I think, spend a bit more money on building some... what they called training fields. That's the one. So we could build a few of those. Excuse me. So what we're going to do in the war is basically do the same as we did again. Let the Ottomans sort of worry about Austria and the Commonwealth, and they can worry about our forts. We will go basically straight after the Timurids. So I'm going to move my troops sort of into position to sort of advance pretty much straight away, and we're just going to go straight through there. These guys can come all the way down. I don't know, I sort of want to keep these guys here, actually. I'm just thinking. I suppose Hormuz does have a fort there. Like a pretty... I mean, it's only level 6. I mean, it's still a pretty sizable fort, so they're going to need to take that, and that will cause them some issues. And we can easily move troops around in that time. Let's move you back here so you're not getting any attrition. So I'm very, very confident about this upcoming war. Only issue... What? Losing great power status? Say it ain't so. The only issue I can foresee... Let's get this new military tech, and we get a royal mortar. Is if people will not join the war. So hypothetically... there's a chance that these people would not accept. But we shall see. Let's offer and ask for military access from Sind, just to make sure that's all pre-arranged. Ooh, gain 1 stability. Yes, please. I want also stuff from Malwa, just to really bump up relations. What else do I want to do? So we've got a little bit of money. Are there any production buildings that would especially benefit? Basra would. So, but we need a bit more money to pay for that. So we're sort of okay just sitting here for the second. Damn it. Losing stability is not good, ever. So we are at 94 what's it called now? 94 spy network construction with the Ottomans. So as soon as... What I'm going to do is I will probably save that for a little bit. Because I want to hit them with another sabotage recruitment so their manpower recovery is really low. That'll mean... Lovely, get our next idea. That'll mean we will be in really good stead for doing stuff like... you know, stack wipes and stuff like that. Because they won't be able to recover their manpower in time when their army is being chased down. I will get some of these sorted just out of the way. Just to get them done. Especially now that it's much cheaper because we got that coring cost reduction. And the beautiful thing is, next tick, we've also just sorted out the Ethiopia. Hey, fabulous. Cool. Are we over our force limit? No, we are not. How much are you? 931. Okay, you don't have enough morale to move yet. That'd be why you ain't moving. Come on. Will ya? Move. You're actually not going to move yet, are you? There you go, now you move. Have we got... So what separatists have we got? How we've got Russian separatists? What is that? What is going on there? Don't even know where you are. Nizhny Novgorod. It's up here, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's like 1.6. That's like nothing. Right, unfortunately these guys are all Coptic, so they're going to all need to be converted. But fortunately we have a legion of missionaries who are ready to go and sort all of that stuff out. So that shouldn't take too much effort. So now we are about to be at war, hopefully soon, with the Ottomans. I'm going to quickly improve relations with Austria and Commonwealth. I'm going to... Oh no, the Ottomans caught me. That's not nice. Oh. Right, I'm going to lose a lot of my stuff, in which case my spy power. But, I mean, we might be able to get it back in time. Let's give the Austria military access. I don't want military access, because that will... Oh no, I have one space for diplomatic relations. Oh my god, France are all the way up here. Our truce with the Ottomans has ended. So, same applies to Austria. So, that basically means that we can pretty much sit around and wait for the moment. I'm going to have to split this army in half, otherwise they're going to get a bunch of attrition. Right, let's embargo the Ottomans. Can I get anything from them? I can't even infiltrate. Yeah, I don't have that ability yet. I'm too far behind. Let's get that. That will earn us a bunch of money. What about you? Not so much. Not so much. Not so much. Yeah, don't worry about those. Did our fort upgrade? It appears to have done so. Lovely stuff. These guys are not going to be my allies, I would imagine, by any stretch of the imagination. Intervene in war. Nope. No thanks. I'll pass. Right, let's get that done. How far are we behind on military? We appear to be one behind thus far, and that one does not contain a tactics advantage, although it does contain a morale and combat width advantage. So that would be actually a very important one for us to try and get. Recall our guys from both places. Let's send a... Speak to our own subject country. Skill 1, I don't care about that, so the state needs the money, please. Right, so I'm at max manpower, almost. Let's build, because we can do, a few extra places so we can bump up our income just that little bit more. Because at the moment, our maintenance is really low, but we still seem to be... Our corruption seems to be growing. Unbalanced research. Okay, that's an issue. Yeah, we need to get over to Diplo tech stuff as fast as possible. Dear. I'm not going to do that for the moment. My army professionalism is decent enough at the moment. I don't need to spend that large amount of money. I'm pretty much, at the moment, just waiting until Austria or Commonwealth go to war with the Ottomans. I am sort of surprised it's taking so long, though. Malwa wouldn't join. Sind wouldn't join. Okay, never mind. So, they sort of actually... It's weird how, you know, things work. But essentially, the Ottomans have sort of shot themselves in the foot, because I was thinking I would have to be the one to declare war. But immediately, they've declared war, and all of my allies have come in to help me, and that means that the Ottomans and Timurids, I would wager, are probably pretty screwed. I'm going to withdraw my army to here, just so no sneaky stacks of Timurids appear and, like, stack wipe. Oh, no, don't do that. Yeah, like that. Was basically what I was hoping they didn't do. Note to self, don't have your army so close to the border. It might come back and bite you in the butt. Let's move these forces up here. Yeah, we are converting places. That's fine. I might have to halt conversions for the second. These guys can come down here. I don't much care. I'm going to try and nip up here and get these guys. Because if I can get these guys into position... Oh, you escape. Get out of there. Yeah, rascally rabbit. Right, we need another... What's it called? So they're all messing around over there. Right, we've converted provinces. We are unfortunately losing a bit of money. So I sort of feel I maybe need to... Do I wait till this military tech? I think I have to. Even if it's going to cost us a bunch of money. This is the bit where I really want Austria to, like, declare war on the Ottomans. Or maybe the Mamluks. Not the Mamluks, sorry. Commonwealth. What I'm looking for is an opportunity where they move their troops away. What am I currently at? Legalism or mysticism? A legalism, so I might as well continue in that vein. Oh, I want to join this guy. Join them together, damn it. And I pressed a bunch of wrong buttons. Cool. So they're about to take this province. So I'm thinking I need to intervene here. Because as soon as they take this, they can run through here. So by doing that, I can instantly make them retreat. That won't support them. That will, and that will. And just like that, I can shut down one of their offensives. Make sure I need to make sure I come through here and protect my land. Let's go and start having a look at the Timurids and see what sort of scary people they turn out to be. But we will move out of the way because we're about... Oh, how did we get caught? We managed to get caught somehow. Even though I'm pretty convinced they were quite far away from us. Right, cool. Let's get this next military tech. So we get Muslim mass infantry. What's the Timurids on? They're on 26. I'm on 26 now. So it's sort of a level footing, I feel. But we are just going to basically advance straight into their territory. And pretty much hope we don't come against any massive armies. Why is my income so off? The Elema wants some land. Right, let's try and address some of these problems. Province overview, order by tax. What about you? Basato. There you go. Elema. Cool. So why are we losing so much money? Let's have a look. Corruption. That'll almost certainly be. I think I need to raise war taxes when I can afford it, because that'll reduce my costs quite a lot. So I'll do that. That will reduce my cost quite a lot. And, wow, increase my income, actually. Let's just basically go after and try and... No, the Ottomans discovered our diplomat. That's not good. Oh, that's going to cost a lot. Yeah, I can't afford really to promote any of these rebels. That is a shame. Wow. So build a palace. No, I've got plenty of legitimacy. Thank you very much. Cool. So I think the Timurids will fall quite fast. At least that's my hope. What do I do with this guy? Maybe I hold... No, I definitely need the money. The admin points, so I can't really just ignore him. I just got to watch out that these stacks don't get sniped off now that they've sort of split up. These guys have obviously come in here. They don't even have enough troops to take these forts, which is great news. Where did those guys even go? Let's bring them back up here. How's this war progressing? Austria, come on, guys. Get your act together. Let's see. Have I got you as a nation of interest? Austria, I do. Commonwealth, I did not. Cool. I'm sort of a little bit concerned because these guys have almost taken those forts. So I think what I'm going to do is 2 armies can come back down here, defend that side. These guys can just pretty much do as they please. Who died? You died. Let's get you a new... Oh, no, you're awful. Am I allowed to get another one from the Amirs? Grant generalship. Right, let's have a look. Are you any better? Not very, but slightly. And that's a depressing thing to think. What about... So, what are you? So, what general do you have? You have Abdullah al-Farhan. So if I swapped you for Abdullah al-Farhan, and I give you him, and then we'll get rid of this chap. So at least then our sort of quote-unquote best generals. Yay! That's good. Our quote-unquote... Oh my sweet baby Jesus, where the hell did you come from? Cool, so these guys have basically just sauntered... I wondered where their armies were, and they've completely... They've done a number on me, they have. You gotta be proud of them, really. I mean, damn. Cool. So, I'm gonna lose that battle pretty decisively. I'm sure. I'm gonna get stack wiped. Yes, I got stack wiped. Cool. So, I now need to get some more troops. Let's go and take you out. And you guys, once you've moved into position, should, theoretically, have no issue doing that. Oh my god, they just got stack wiped. Cool. Are you the one with the 2? You are the one with the 2. Cool. I am not terribly worried about this. Like, just because the Ottomans have flipped around there, that's not the end of the world. They've still got a bunch of stuff to be doing, and this whole time they are sucking up attrition. They are currently sitting at a nice rosy amount of... Where am I looking at? I'm looking on the wrong page, aren't I? Manpower, 117k, but given that they just got stack wiped, probably not going to last too long, I would imagine. One would guess. Do I want... Yeah, sure, let's just continue with that line. You can go up there, take that fort, you can go there. Okay, so you can come back down here, because I don't want these guys to get caught out, is basically what I don't want. There you go, so these guys basically, they attacked what they thought was a weaker force. They was wrong. And they paid for it. Which is why, in some sense, the AI is quite stupid, because it will happily throw its, soldiers away. It'll think it can win, but it really can't win. Let's split these guys up, and then just go down here for a bit of a romp around. Put some pressure on the Ottomans to, essentially, bring their troops. We've lost the Siege of Herat. That's not surprising. I'm not too worried again. So, it would seem the Ottomans are going sort of full derp at this point. I sort of get the impression that they really don't want to lose this fort, because they have no issues just throwing away their troops. I'm actually going to combine these guys. And instead, I'm going to give this guy another leader. So, you guys can all come up there. Cool. And these guys can just sit next to one another and sort of sit there and watch, basically. Just try and guard one another. That's the purpose for them. Cool. So I'm going to turn the speed down. Because what I'm sort of anticipating happening... local unrest. Should be fine. We'll deal with it. It's alright. 890. So we'll be able to pay that off soon. What I'm sort of anticipating... Let's pop troops on top of there. What I'm sort of anticipating is that the Ottomans will probably try and attack one of these stacks, maybe? Although, maybe they won't. They don't actually seem to be all that bothered, if truth be told. Cool. Our armies aren't doing anything for the moment, so let's... Well, other than sort of sieging. So we'll keep an eye out on them. See if any big doom stacks appear. Oh, come on, Tunis. Don't do this to me. Gain corruption. I don't care about money at the moment. They're going to beat me. They did. Thanks to Tunis not helping. Yes, I do want to raise war taxes again. Sure, Congo. Get rid of that wool 1 stack. Cool, let's bring these guys back down south at the border. Gain Diplo power. I really want Diplo power. Oh, don't stack wipe me, you plum. Cool. So they sort of essentially gave me a bit of a slap across the chops there. Taught me the error of my ways, so to speak. Right, let's get that. Can we focus on... We can now focus on Diplo again. Now that we're sort of a bit caught up with other stuff. It's not the end of the world. Ottomans are still messing about here. Oh my god, Austria, what are you doing? Why have you not declared war on the Ottomans? I was honestly expecting them to do it straight away. So how are the Ottomans doing for their manpower? Their manpower's gone down. Mine's gone down more. They've got loads of mercenaries, though. But then, I don't know. I never know whether that's like generically part of the Ottomans' plan, almost. To have loads of mercenaries. Cool. Mosul's down. Go towards legalism. We'll start sieging with these guys. And what I hope that will basically do is take pressure off these guys down here. Because at the moment they've got a big army sort of following up the rear here that seems to have actually disappeared. So it's probably gone up here, maybe to reinforce around here. I can't tell. Timurids, anyway, like these forts are quite weak, so it won't be until they get up here that they're going to meet too much resistance. In that time, I would hope that Malwa and Timurids, and Sind, sorry, really help out against the Timurids. Can I do anything? Have I got any scholars that would be useful in this instance? No. Never mind. Yearly corruption. So that's not going great. So let's move these guys out again. Just to put, again, a bit more pressure. Advisor costs minus 15%. Or loyalty. I think I might... some loyalty. Right, let's get you... I think continue bringing these guys across. I have to be very careful, though. Because if these guys get caught out of position, they are mince meat. Which they might well do. Can I catch them? Please let me catch them. I couldn't catch them. Cool. So the Timurids have sort of maybe sort of ish broken through. I'm not too worried. You go there, you go there. Cool. I'm expecting the big sort of Ottoman doom stack to appear somewhere. Well, that's not good. I'm going to have to deal with these guys, aren't I? Maybe I have a little bit. I can afford to make one push up here and then retreat, I feel, before it becomes too much of an issue. Okay, here comes little Ottoman doom stack, I think. Let's retreat slightly. I don't want to get caught, like, massively out of position. Clutch. Clutch victory. Right, let's capture some of this. Again, I'm not too worried if these guys are doing whatever they want to do down there. They will probably sit on that province for a while, I would guess. Fortunately, I mean, I might have a low war enthusiasm, but the Ottomans have got even worse. So that is going definitely in my favour. Just trying to find ways I can reduce it somewhat, other than increasing my stability. 50... Oh... How much is increasing? 0.7. Okay, I think I can afford to leave it where it is for the moment. Let's come down and deal with the Timurids for the second. Like, abandon the Ottomans. Like, make them come back and retake all their provinces if they so wish to do so. No, don't do that. Who's got the higher siege? None of you. You all suck. Damn it. Cool. So you do that and sort of siege yourself. Sort yourself out that way. Do I... No, I can't get around there anyway because there's a fort blocking my way. Why is Tunis not helping me? Hello, Tunis. Can you please help me? I am in great need of your assistance. Cool. So, yeah, sort of, I guess maybe to be expected, to Timurids have retreated. I am going to come into issues with manpower, though, because just carting around stacks of this size, you just lose manpower almost without any say in the matter. It just sort of passively flies away. If we can get down Cahir, that will be a pretty nice win. Ooh, one thing I hadn't noticed is we can sabotage recruitment for a few years. That is good. I like that. Unfortunately, it means they can rush their armies down here now, which I think is what they are doing. Right, you split up. I'm expecting to see an army appear somewhere here any second. Oh, yes. Lose 40 ducats, lose 2 war exhaustion. Right, so I can escape. How? I don't know how that happened, because theoretically I should have been able to escape, but hey-ho. In any case, they are still distracted, so I think we can still do this with quite a lot of ease. Gain army tradition, that's fine. God, I don't... No, I'm not paying that much. That's a bit of an issue. I'm really disappointed that these guys haven't helped. Very, very disappointed. Let us see. Will you end your rivalry with the Ottomans? You would accept a white peace. I sort of want you to end your not rivalry, sorry, your alliance with the Ottomans. You can get that. Interest per annum is reduced. That's nice. So yeah, these guys are basically at the moment just wasting their time. Oh, even less war exhaustion. That's good. So Ottomans are on low now. Sort of on par with me. They want a peace offer. I'm happy to let them sweat. I do need to go down and deal with this, though. That might take them a while, and I can't stop them sieging with that many troops. So, let us... What are you offering? Decline. So, Timurids. Annul your thing with the Ottomans. How much have I got against you? 29. So I want you to annul your thing with the Ottomans. I can't humiliate you. I want you to give me war reparations. Because that will extend our truce, which is fine. I also want you to... give that to no guy. What's that called? Alimuli. I could do that. That would work. Give that back to no guy. Give me... Annul your alliances with the Ottomans. So they're just negotiating for themselves. That's fine. So that means I can now turn around and potentially do something about the Ottomans. The naughty, naughty people. I've lost a bunch of cores, it seems. What would the Ottomans want? They will happily cede some places to me, even though I don't actually hold anything, which is quite surprising. They are going to take that and just slam straight through here and take loads of these provinces. How much manpower have they got? They've got a lot more manpower than I do. And it seems, somehow, they seem to have pulled 1 million of these things out of their bum. They've got troops all over the place, so God knows where they've brought them from. So, I don't know whether it would be better to quit while I'm ahead. Because I want, basically... that. If I took that, I could block their empire off from both sides. That would be very useful. Because even though Jaffa isn't a province that I necessarily need, it is very useful. Because if I put forts all here, that will stop them from reinforcing that side of the empire if they go to war with Austria or Commonwealth. So when will that take our truce to? 50. It only adds a month if I take an extra 100 ducats. So I'm just going to take 100 ducats. And it will give me power projection as well, which will put me over to 50, albeit only for a few months. So I think that is worth it. Personally. I think that is well worth it. So I need to make some of these cores. And then I'll need to wait a little bit longer before I could do that. Let's swing these guys around here to deal with any rebels. Let's pop you on a border province just because it's got a supply limit. Mogadishu wants a royal marriage. Sure, I guess. And I assume that means Tunis probably does as well. And Sind and Malwa, you're both fine. I have got somebody... No, I don't. Again, still, I thought I had somebody working relations. Let's pop... sort of. That should be fine. Lovely stuff. I've got to end the episode here because I have gone on miles over, it feels like. Wow, the Ottomans actually had even more troops over here that I didn't even notice that they've just brought back, I think. So we actually dodged probably a bullet there by quitting while we were ahead. We managed to split their empire in half. I mean, we got a fortress for free. Like, that's, you can't really argue too much with that. So I'm going to build a nice set of forts along here, just to really, like, cause them some issues. So if they want to bring troops down, here, they have to siege all of this down. Otherwise, I could just take over all of this with one army now, basically. So I think, let's quickly click that. We're in a very good position. Although we're sort of running out of time, we don't have too far to go. We have 1, 2, 3, where is it? 4, 5 provinces to grab. I think that's perfectly doable in that time. And I mean, we obviously need to produce loads of coffee, but that's more a development issue rather than anything else. I think at this point, you know, it's just fun sort of messing with the Ottomans and stuff like that. So, you know, it's entertaining, for me at least, regardless. But I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will speak to you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.